All right, guys, welcome to today's case study. Today being the 5th of December 2023. So at the time I'm shooting this video, this is 12:40 a.m. Nigerian time, right? So we want to use Euro-USD as our case study for today. But before then, I want to just give a quick recap on the trade I called or I analyzed on my live session with my members. So this is the trade we actually caught. So how did I catch this trade, right? Very quick one, like I said, is a recap, right? So at this point, right, I saw the overall trend of this market. It was bearish. It was saying bearish already, right? So at some point, I had my buy bias, which I was like, okay, since we're going to buy, because I said I want to see price get to this point and buy. But that was last week, and price didn't get to this point. I was like, okay, at this point, I want to see price get retrace to this point and buy to this point. Now, price left us and came back down here and refused to come back down here. So I was like, okay, since we've already reached this point, there's no need to start waiting for price to get here before I start buying. No, I saw an opportunity to start selling from here. So I told them, okay, we've seen that, okay, price has taken out, price already gave us an SSL, a sell side liquidity, right? Went up for a bit, created something like an imbalance here, right? Came back down again, and guess what? It gave us a break of structure. So now we've had SSLs taken out. That's the sell side liquidity taken out. We've had an inducement, and now we've had a break of structure. These are these three things I just looked at very well. And I now had to join it up with the edge strategy. If you're interested in knowing how to trade like me or know about the edge strategy, feel free to send me a DM on Instagram at prince_echo2 and on Twitter at prince_echo2, right? No space for the Twitter, just no space, no underscore for the Twitter handle, just prince_echo2 on Twitter and on Instagram, prince_echo2. So back to what I was saying, guys. So when I saw this thing here, I said, okay, I wanted risky. I told my guys, I said, okay, let's risk about 15 to 20 pips. And as you can see here, this is a 15 pip stop loss. So jumped on this trade. And although I expected price to, after giving us this, to come back down here again, well, price didn't. So we had to chill and continue like that, right? So now back to the topic of the day, the case study of today, Euro-USD, right? Euro-USD. So now I gave this bias. I sent out this trade on my VIP, on my private channel, on the signal channel, yeah, sent out this trade, and we were risking about 10 pip stop loss. Now, my bias since last week was here. Although I expected price to come towards this region, but price refused to. So I said, okay, I'm going to hold my bias from this point. And now price gave us about this, activated our pending order, came to this point, saw another opportunity to jump on it from here. Checking it, you see this is the first touch, second touch. I just had to use very simple strategy to enter this one. That's the trend line strategy. Although the trend line strategy is not my major strategy, but it is important as a trader to have multiple strategies. Yes, I'm a fan of having multiple strategies because your strategy will not work all the time. So it is important to have one or two extra strategy. So when your strategy doesn't work at that point, you can use the other ones that will work. This will help you remain consistently profitable. So now at this point, I jumped into this trade here. We jumped into this trade from here, and we entered another position from here. So I had two positions running. Although this one was higher because we were risking 20 pips, and this one was just lower. So now, what is my bias right now on this guy? Right? What am I saying? Good. So for me right now, if we go back to the daily, or let's use the 4 hours time frame. Now, this is where I'm looking forward to see more things. I want to see us sell off to around this region. Yes, this region, right? I said it before in one of my live sessions, and I'm saying it right now. For those that watch this video, this case study, voila, you have, in fact, you just did yourself a great favor because you'll be getting this information firsthand. So now what am I expecting? I'm not just saying we'll just start selling like this. On the 4-hour time, or let's just go to the daily time frame so you guys will understand what I'm saying. Now, if you look at it very well, we've seen that price, I don't think price is still going to come back, to this region. Although we have NFP coming on Friday, that's in like 3 days time, right? We have NFP coming. So I expect to see price give us choppy movements, just choppy movements, something like this. You might just see price do something like this, come back here, you get, and that will be as a result of NFP. But overall, I'm still bearish on this guy. So now, if we look at this thing very well, we'll see that price has given us a daily high here, right? And around this area, you'll see an imbalance here. You see an imbalance around this region. You see an imbalance. Obviously, there's an imbalance here, right? So now I'm not expecting price to now start buying up to this point again. The tendencies of price going back up to this point is very low, very low, very low. So personally, I want to see price rally up for a bit. So let's go down to the 4-hour time frame. I like to analyze from the higher time frame down to the lower time frame. So around this area, we would notice that we have both an imbalance, like I said, and a fair value gap around this region, right? So now I want to see price just rally up for a bit, either to anywhere around. I just want to see price do something like this. This is the 4-hour time frame. So I want to see price give us something like this, right? If possible, even, and sell off. Or even if price does this and sell off. But overall, I'm bearish on this guy. So let's go down to the 1-hour time frame. So we even see price. Price is already giving us a bearish formation. High, lower low, lower high, lower low. We're looking forward to see another lower high. We're looking forward to see another lower high, then another lower low. So for me, I'm still holding my bias as a sell on this guy. Yes, I'm still holding my bias on Euro USD. I'm still looking forward to see more sales. Although all these things happening here are just what I call correction, or what we call retracement. So might just be seeing these guys do things crazy, giving us crazy moves here, come back to this region and kaboom, sell off. But for real and for now, I want to see, I'm still holding my bias on this guy. So rather, if we're going to be risking or taking this trade, we'll just jump in when we get a proper retracement or a proper pullback, then we sell to around this region. So around this region. So if we're taking this trade, let's say anywhere around here, risking, let's say, even if it's about, I don't take trades are up to 30 pips, but let's just, even if we're risking this 35 pips to catch this 1:5, it's not still bad, right? This is about almost 200 pips move. It's not still bad, but I'm not taking this trade right now. I just want to see a little pullback, then continuation. Until then, until this thing plays out, I am not taking any trade. My trades are still there. I'm not taking any trade. I'm just chilled. And as you guys already know, Echo is active. And if you find this kind of content interesting, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Like this video, share this video. I'll really appreciate it. And I'll be adding the link to my free Telegram channel where I call out free signals most times, and I host live session twice a week for my Telegram channel, my members on Telegram. I host live sessions twice a week. If you find it interesting or you feel like, please do well to join my Telegram channel. The link will be in the description of this video. Until then, remember, you one and only Echo. As you already know, Echo is active.